Hello! In today's video we will show you how to scan an object with a drone. To have the highest quality material possible, which you can then process in reality capture and get a very good 3D model of the object. We have chosen an easy to scan object. In this case, it is a monument to a human figure that does not have many surfaces, corners and openings. Keep in mind that the larger and more complex the subject, the more pictures you will have to take from different angles. In turn, the voluminous photographic material will complicate the processing in reality capture. This is just advice. We start with the front of the monument. It does not matter in which direction you start scanning, it is important to cover the entire plane. I start from the bottom up, trying to overlap each subsequent photo with the previous one. In a similar way we scan the object from all sides. The more angles we shoot the object, the more control points we will have in the software, which in turn will contribute to the actual copy of the model. It is important to be careful with the brightness of the object, there are no shadows from other objects and you do not overshadow the object. Watch for shadows from the drone itself. In our case, the distance between the drone and the object is 1.5 meters. This is not a rule when scanning, as it depends on the focal length of the lens. It is recommended to scan at the maximum resolution and the highest file format. We shoot in 4K and RAW format of the photos, which allows us more detailed processing in the reality capture software. These are the basic elements of drone scanning. The more you go into 3D modeling software, the more you will know what you need and how exactly to scan the object. Hello! In this video, we will create a 3D model of the drone scan material. We open Reality Capture. We will make our object with Map Wizard. This function uses the metadata of the scanned material to form the model. On the page that opens we specify the folder where the scanned material is. The information will be saved in a GPS coordinate system. Pressing the next button opens a map on which we see the actual location of the object. In the next window we select Model. Confirm with Next and select a texture with optimal detail. In the next option we can make additional settings. We will not change anything and press the Go button. Information that shows the processing status appears. The software has already calculated all the data from the material and visualizes the basis of the model on which we will continue with the processing. We see that there are many additional objects as a result of the scan that we will remove. Also, the model is not in the correct plane. All these things need to be corrected. To position the object correctly, go to Tools, select Set Ground Plane and rotate the model on X, Y or Z. Since we want to make a 3D reconstruction of the monument only, we will remove all surrounding artifacts. Tools, we choose one of the ways to mark an object. We have options lasso, rectangle and boxing. Now we will demonstrate. With the lasso we make a point and intercept. In the same way with the rectangle. Therefore, there is also the option to deselect objects. We will now delete part of the background using a rectangle. Press Filter Selection and the selected part is deleted. In this way we can clear all unnecessary artifacts by marking larger parts. We already see the object cleared of all unwanted artifacts, and these are absolutely all the photos that the software used to create checkpoints for modeling the object. From the View menu we can hide the control points, remove the grid in the working window to see the model on a clean background. As you can see here, there are artifacts due to the fact that we did not photograph the monument accurately from above. This is how to create a relatively clean model of a 3D object scanned with a drone. Hello! In the upcoming video we will scan a 3D object again, but this time with a camera. The photos will be processed in the same way in reality capture and we will make a 3D model. Again, we have chosen an easy object. In this case, it is a sculpture of a human figure that does not have many surfaces, corners and openings. We start with the front part of the sculpture. It does not matter in which direction you start scanning, it is important to cover the entire plane. We scan the object from all sides. The more angles we shoot the object, the more control points we will have in the software, which in turn will contribute to the actual copy of the model. It is important to be careful with the shadows on the subject, either or no shadows from other objects. When scanning with a drone, it is easier because you are physically further from the model, while with the camera there is a greater risk of casting shadows with your body. The distance between the camera and the subject depends on the focal length of the lens. It is recommended that you scan at the highest resolution and the highest file format. We shoot in RAW format, which allows us to process in more detail in the reality capture software. These are the basic elements of scanning an object with a camera. In the following videos we will process the footage and make 3D models. Hello! In this video, we will create a 3D model of the material scanned with a camera. We open Reality Capture. From the input button we enter the scanned material. You can see all the photos on the left side next to the work window. We will combine all the photos to create the control points of the object. To do this, press the Align Images button. Our object is visualized on the basis of control points. We want to pay attention that some of the photos are not used in the construction of the model. In this case we select the photo and make a control point. From Alignment, and from the drop-down menu above the photos we select 1D. Then Control Points and add control points. We make control points on the photo itself, so that the software can use these missing photos to complete the model. We cancel the Add Control Points function and again align images to fill in the missing sections. We see that the missing part of this side is filled. We should collect the box to keep only the site without the accompanying environment. To create the 3D model, we go to Workflow, and in the Process panel we press Start. The program begins to calculate the parameters set by us. We already have a shaped object. As you can see, there is a missing texture here, as we have not taken enough pictures of this part of the sculpture. We will now remove unnecessary details from the project. Select Tools in the Mesh Model panel. Then select Lasso, place a dot on the object you want to remove, make a circle and delete with filter selection. From Workflow we select Texture, and we will make the textures of the object. From Colorize, the program will calculate the colors of the scanned material and will apply them on the model. These are the basic steps for creating an object scanned with a camera. Hello! In today's video we will show you how to texture objects in Reality Capture and export them. We open Reality Capture. We already have a model created and we will now texture it. To apply the textures, we first use the unwrap function, which will make the model ready for texturing. In the Unwrap menu in Maximal Texture Resolution we select 8K. In the field Large Triangle Removal Threshold we set the value to 1000 to make sure that all triangles will be covered. In the Style field, select Fixed Texel Size. In Texel Size we choose Custom. In Custom Texel Size we apply a value of 2 mm, which means that the texturing of the object will be every 2 mm. After making these settings, press the Unwrap button. Once we have done Unwrap, we go to Mesh Model and select Tools under Scene 3D. Click on Camera Lasso and mark all photos. Exit the lasso function and go to Mesh Model and press Texture. You can already see the textured object based on the photography.